All right, I'm so excited. Hello, welcome back to Classics with a Quirk, where I talk about contemporary and luxury designer items and brands with a touch of silliness. This is the kind of content that you find interesting. Please do like this video and subscribe for more of it. Thank you. Yeah, so I have another unboxing to share, and as some of you may know, I just had an unboxing on my channel of a Chanel SLG, and this is, spoiler alert, another Chanel SLG. Now, I just want to preface this by saying that this is kind of typical of me in terms of how I buy my items. I don't buy anything for kind of a while, and I save up my money and I think about what I want. And then after I've like saved for a while and thought about everything for like a while, I sort of reach a point where I just want to pull the trigger all at once, as it were, and then I end up getting several things kind of at the same time, and then I don't buy anything for a while again. And that works out pretty well for me. I do tend to like space out my purchases in general. It's just sort of like a lot of things happen all at the same time. When you see me unbox what this is, you might understand a little bit more about why I decided to get this on top of the other two things that I just unboxed. And obviously I'm going to explain myself a little bit more as well, because there is a bit of a story. Okay, so without any further ado, I'm going to unbox this item here, and I'm going to give it my full concentration because I am not the best at unboxing, so I'm going to just unwrap it and hope it works out well. All right, so let's get into it. Just pull off this bow here. Oh, that was a nice slide. The Camilla. Ah! See, I told you that these don't work out well for me. The Chanel ribbon and the box. I'm really excited to see this. I just got it, and I haven't seen it since I bought it in the store. Okay. All right, I'm so excited. All right. You see a little bit of it? Oh my goodness, look at that. So this is the 21K iridescent pink flap card holder in the classic style. It has the silver hardware on it, which I actually really like. I like this color with the silver hardware. I think it accents it nicely. It is in, I believe, the metallic lambskin or the iridescent lambskin, and it is so lovely, so beautiful. Like, this is a really special piece in my opinion. It's got the pocket in the back, the slip pocket, and it's just like a card that's there and works just like any other flap card holder from Chanel. There it is, and wow, that opens up really easily, like, it's got the tag inside here, and yep, so this is the 21K iridescent pink. And this one also was made in Italy. And it's just got the slip pocket in the back, the open hole, and this pink lining. Oh goodness, it is very, very beautiful, and it feels really nice. It still feels very soft as opposed to my caviar, which feels like caviar. It still feels nice, but it does have that texture, and this is very soft and very, very beautiful. Now, I do see a few dots on it, which is pretty typical of the iridescence. Just you get some like little dots that come kind of as part and parcel of the iridescent, like, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's a little black dot right by the CC. And I mean, I can see it because I'm looking at it right now, but I mean, I don't really care. It is really beautiful. This is a really beautiful piece, and I saw it in boutique. So, okay, story time. So when I went to get my caviar card holder, the classic black and gold hardware one that I unboxed just a little bit ago. There were only a few flap card holders in stock, and there happened to be the black one that I was after, and that was the one I wanted. That's the one I went in to hopefully buy if they had it in stock, and they did, and I was ecstatic, and I bought it. But I couldn't stop looking at this one too. It was just, it really caught my eye. And I'm not usually a pink person. I've mentioned this on my channel. Like, I like to be a pink person. I really like the color pink, but I don't really own anything pink, and it kind of scares me as a color in terms of using it myself, but even though I like it a lot. But this really caught my eye, especially like how it was kind of small and compact and still so brilliantly beautiful. And it's from 21K, and I was very surprised that the boutique had it in stock, but my essay said that they were kind of getting stock in slowly. It was trickling in, so that's kind of why they had it. It had recently arrived and just hadn't been bought yet. I kind of couldn't stop thinking about it and couldn't stop looking at it, and I really don't usually impulse purchase things. I've mentioned this a couple of times on my channel that I think a lot about what I buy, and in fact, in the video I made about purchasing my Recto Verso from Louis Vuitton, that's a pretty chatty video that talks about how long it takes me to ruminate over a purchase before I actually buy it. And that's very typical of me. So when I saw this and it immediately caught my eye, the fact that I wanted to buy it immediately was kind of a sign to me that it was something that was really special and something that I really, really did want. Oh goodness, it's so beautiful. It's so gorgeous. This is just a really interesting color and really interesting iridescent. I like it in an SLG. I think it would be too much for me in a bigger bag. Like, I don't think I'd be able to wear it in a bag, but as an SLG, that's just a small thing that I get to hold and use and see myself and utilize myself. That's kind of like the perfect little treat of a brightly colored, really beautiful SLG. So when I went into the boutique and saw it and was instantly captivated by it, obviously I was going to get my black caviar one, and I did purchase that, as you well know. But I couldn't stop thinking about this, and I kept thinking about this and ended up just saying, you know what? This is really special, and I don't buy this type of thing very often. I certainly don't get SLGs very often. The last few videos notwithstanding, I really don't buy SLGs very often. I buy them to utilize, and if I don't think that I can use them, I tend to not get them. And I have a very small SLG collection for the most part, especially wallets-wise. But this was just something special to me and really made me think about having something special and unique and a little bit fun and a little bit different from the things that I normally have. Okay, so I just cut several minutes of me just gazing at this lovingly, and I think that was prudent of me to not put 17 minutes of me just looking at this in the video. But I do really appreciate that I love it so much. I think it's such a gorgeous piece, not to repeat myself even though I am. And I'm really happy to have it in my collection now. And I like that it serves a different function. I like that it serves like a little eye candy piece of this beautiful iridescent pink that I think I will really treasure. And you know, it just makes me happy. It makes me happy, and I'm glad that I was able to be fortunate enough to get it. I'd love to hear what you think about this piece, or if there's anything else from the 21K collection that you liked, please share that with me. I do think it was a really good collection. I haven't been super into some of the colors and styles that Chanel has been recently releasing, but I thought that 21K really had some gems, especially like the lilacs and the iridescence. So I'd love to hear your opinions on 21K, and if you recently got anything from 21K or are dreaming about getting something, please do share it down below. I'd love to share that with you. This video is a little bit all over the place, so I apologize. I clearly am just very taken with the piece, and I feel very happy and very fortunate that I was in a position to make a sort of an impulse buy for something that I enjoyed so much. I'm really grateful about the position that I'm in, that I was able to do this and that I was able to add something so nice to my collection, especially if I wasn't necessarily planning on it. And I I appreciate you sharing this with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please do give it a like because it super duper helps the algorithm, and subscribe for more content because it helps the algorithm even more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.